Good afternoon, everybody. It's Andy O'Fee, the Yankee Closer, your certified mortgage advisor. And I've got a really cool video presentation for you today. I've put together this presentation for you for the forecast for the balance of 2022. With all the negative news that's going on out there, a lot of buyers and even sellers are asking questions of us, and we need to come with them with some very, very important data points. And the slides that I'm about to present to you are from very, very reliable national sources that will help you answer questions. So I'm coming to you as your trusted mortgage advisor, as well as an educator to help you do a better job answering some of the questions that are being posed out there right now. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first slide that I want to talk to you about today is where mortgage rates are and why they continue to fluctuate. So other than looking at historical data that a lot of people like to share, I'm giving you this slide from the beginning of the year, and you could see the incredible amount of volatility from the beginning of January all the way up until the beginning of August, where we saw rates actually get below 5% for a short period of time. But we all know what happened through this section right here is when the Fed started releasing information in regards to what they were going to do with their balance sheet, as well as becoming more aggressive with inflation. And that's when we started seeing things really start to spike through here. Now, there is good news moving forward because as far as rate projections go, we're looking at 4 to 5 of the largest entities that are out there right now. Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, the Mortgage Bankers Association, and we all know NAR, the National Association of Realtors. So each of these is divided by quarters. So by the end of the fourth quarter, the average of all four are calling for rates to pretty much moderate and stay at 5.33%. And as you can see, we start to see rates trending lower as we start for the first quarter of 2023, the second and the third, as the Fed's efforts to battle inflation really take effect. Now, I firmly believe that these are very, very conservative projections. I think we can see rates come down even more as we progress through the rest of 2023. Now, the forecasts right here that we're looking at for home prices are also very interesting. We need to take into account that we went through an enormous amount of a supply-demand dynamic in the market that obviously has had a huge impact on home prices. Now, the forecasts from some of the larger entities that are out there are calling for a 10.3% appreciation for the balance and for the average of 2022. You can see that some of the other projections are extremely high from Fannie Mae all the way down to the Mortgage Bankers Association, which is calling for only a 2.7% increase as far as price is going higher. So let's keep moving along here. Existing home sales, another piece of important information. We all know what we've been going through for the last couple of years after the post-pandemic era, where we had people start coming out of the woodwork to purchase homes after we were able to get out and start shopping. However, if you look at the number for 2022, we're only showing a 5.1% number in millions. And that actually is not that bad considering where we were for the past 2 to 3 years, and not looking at the last 2 years, which really were an anomaly, but considering the lack of supply that we do have in the market for existing homes. Now, the total home forecast also is kind of in line, and these are averages also from Freddie and Fannie, where they call for the numbers to come out for July of 2022 compared to January. Very important piece of information to keep in your back pocket. So let's all run into this one here. And I know people are asking this question a lot. They ask me that. Here are 3 good reasons why someone should purchase a home today. Well, you're probably familiar with this, but we're getting fewer and fewer multiple offer scenarios. And if you come down here from the National Association of Realtors, we see that in June, that the average of only were 3.4 offers per home compared to 5.5 back in April. Good news. What does that tell you? Well, we're starting to see more supply hit the market. The average supply now has gone up in June. Great news for the market. And with fewer homes selling above asking price, it's making it that much more appealing for buyers now to come out of the woodwork and start to look at homes. So I'm very positive on when it comes to the housing market as well as the rate market as we start to see rates start to moderate and potentially get below that 5% threshold. That is a psychological number, and we hope that it will continue to move lower as inflation is combated by the Fed's move of raising the funds rate. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I hope everyone has a great day. The rest of the year is still going to be fantastic. I look forward to speaking to you soon.